Hello, Anessa. Lovely to see you. Prompt. Hope you're okay, wherever you are in the UK or in the world. Hi, Marianne. Lovely to see you. Hope you're well. It's been a bit of a day here. It's been a bit, it was sunny this morning, then it's been all blustery and raining, and my poor husband got soaked. Hi, Davy. Hello, Christine. Hello, Linda. Lovely to see you all. Hope you've all been okay. Hope you're all getting ready for Christmas, if that's your thing. We'll just wait for a few more people to come on. I've got all my presents wrapped. Don't know if any of you have yet. I like to get everything everything done and dusted by the beginning of December. So that gives me plenty of time to chill and relax. Hello, Izzy. Lovely to see you. Right. Well, tonight I'm going to be doing mini readings, and I'm also will be using my cards if I get drawn to someone, to a name. If I do get drawn to you, I will pull a card, and then we will see where we go from there. All right. I know, Linda, I try to be organised. It doesn't always work, but I do try my hardest. I'm a bit like that, really. I like to be organised well in advance. Hello, Linda. Linda Scanlon. Oh, I hate saying these names in case I get them wrong. Right. Okay. So Linda Wallace. I'm drawn to you, Linda. So I'm going to pick a card out for you. If you can just acknowledge you can hear me. And then we will pick out a card and see what this card has to say. So that's Linda Wallace. Okay. Hi, Tracy. Right. Okay, Linda. So the card I've got for you is, what do you desire? Okay. And this card, it's a summer picture, really. It's a beautiful angel, and it looks like, oh, here we go. One of these days I'll get these right. No, that way. That's it. It looks like she's in a sort of a garden with, and there's lots of beautiful flowers about, Linda. Okay, lovely. So I'm going to read what it says, Linda. All right. You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they will rush into your life as if by magic. Right, Linda. So what this card is saying to me, would you understand that you are thinking about making a change? Would you understand that, Linda, at all? Because I feel that for some time now, you've been thinking about making a change somewhere in your life. Okay? Can you understand that? Because what this card is saying to me is that you've got the opportunity. You understand, Linda. Thank you for confirming that. Okay. I feel that at the moment you don't really know which way. You know what you want to do. Okay, I get that. You know what you want to do, but there's something that's holding you back, because you're not quite sure about you're not quite sure. It feels like you're not quite sure if you're strong enough excuse me. Oh. You're not quite sure if you're strong enough to actually do this. It's like there's like a little voice in your head. And I don't know if that, Linda, is due to the fact that you actually don't feel that you're ready to do something like this. Okay, I don't know what it is, but I just feel that it's spot right. Lovely. Thank you for confirming that, Linda. I just feel that it's something and it's something that you are thinking, oh, I really do, I want to do this, but you're holding yourself back, Linda, for some reason. And I think, right, okay, don't tell me any more. So it's holding you back for some reason. And you say it's fear that's holding you back. I also feel what this card is saying to me is that I've got to say to you, Linda, that fear is unfounded, okay? Because you are quite capable of being able to do what you're thinking. I really do. This card is saying when you decide, and you have to decide, when you decide, you will get what you deserve. Okay, I feel that you need something. You really do need something, Linda. You really do. And I feel that you're also, as well, this card, would you understand when I say that sometimes you don't feel that you're worthy of it? Well, let me tell you now that this card is saying to you, you are worthy of it. Okay, Linda, you are worthy of it and you can do it. All right. So what I want you to do and what I want you to take from this card, okay, believe in yourself. Okay, believe in yourself, because once you believe in yourself, all right, all of these things will start to happen. There is no reason why they won't happen for you, Linda. Okay, and it's good things. It's really good things, Linda. All right, so I'm going to leave that with you. I hope that helps you in some way, Linda. But what I really want to get across to you is that once you believe in yourself and once you do that, it will just open up for you. All right? You will. Right. You should, but you don't do. I will try my best. You can do it, Linda. You really can. And at some point, I want you to get in touch with me and let me know that you've done it. All right. Okay. Lovely. Okay. So it's lovely to see a few more of you. Hello, Sarah. Sarah Styles Power. As I said, I've just done a card, but I'm going to do. You're welcome, Linda. You're absolutely welcome, honestly. Okay, so I'm going to do mini readings. So I'm going to bring somewhat people in from spirit, but I'm also going to do cards if I'm drawn to you. All right. So I'm going to bring somebody in from the spirit world. Okay. So I've got a lady with me. Okay. And I feel like this lady, she's mother, or she's like a mother. All right. This lady was, I don't feel that she was really old when she passed to the spirit world. I don't feel she was really young, but I feel she was middle-aged when she passed to the spirit world. She definitely passed before her time. Okay. And this lady as well, I feel that this lady was diagnosed with a cancer condition. Okay. And I do feel that this condition wasn't picked up. It wasn't picked up early enough. Yeah, it was picked up too late. that's the way that I feel about it, that it was picked up too late. So I've got a lady in the spirit world. She's either mother or like a mother. Okay, she passed with a cancer condition. Okay, and I don't feel that she made old bones. I feel that she was in the middle of her life, maybe 40s, 50s, something like that. What I do know about this lady is that she was a very outdoorsy lady, very outdoorsy. And I also feel with her as well that she would have liked horses. I don't know why, I just get horses around her. Whether she had a horse, whether she liked going to the horses, or whether she just loved horses. But I get horses around her. I don't know if anybody can understand that at all. If you can, let me know. I've got the name of Mary and I've got the name of Jennifer, and Davy, you can take it all but not cancer. Right, okay. So can you take everything that I've described? Can you also take that she was very outdoorsy and that she liked horses? Because I really do feel with her. And not names. Right, okay, so you can't take the names, but can you actually take the description of her? And was she your mother, or was she like a mother to you? Because I just, and not names. Right, okay. Christine, your mum. Right, okay. So Davy, you can take everything else. Christine, can you understand the names, or can you understand the cancer condition that she passed with? I may be wrong with that, but I'd just like to ask if you could understand that with your mum. If you could just let me know. This lady as well, I feel with this lady, she was a really outgoing lady as well, really outgoing. She was always on the go. And I do feel with her with horses. She really loved horses, really did. If Christine or Davy, if either of you can just confirm, can you confirm, Christine, at all about the condition that your mum passed with? No, it wasn't cancer. Right, okay. Okay, it was dementia. I don't feel it definitely wasn't dementia. That's not what I'm feeling. So I don't feel that I'm with you, Christine. Davy, can I work with you? I know I've got the condition that she passed with wrong, but you can you can understand the horses, right? Okay. Can you understand with this lady? Oh, and was she your mum? Or was she someone who was like a mother to you? Because I feel that you were quite close. I do feel that with you. Yeah, you said not cancer, so I'm wrong with that. Okay, I may be wrong with that, but I do feel that she was like a mother. Right, okay then, Davy, thank you for that. Right, let me just get a little bit more from her. Would you understand, Davy, the month of June? And I want to say around about the third week in June for an anniversary or a passing, something like that. Third week in June for an anniversary or a passing. Okay. This lady, I felt she was a very positive lady. Okay. She was really positive, but I felt that she felt at her happiest when she was outside, doing. No, you can't. Right. Okay. All right then. Well, I'm off with that as well, but I'll push that to the side. I still feel that I'm with you. So I'm still going to give the information out. And if you can take it, then that's great. But I do feel that she was happiest when she was outside. She was a very positive lady. she was a very I feel also with her as well, she's very she was take her as you find her. I just feel that was what she was like. You take her as you find her. But I also feel with her as well that she had that really caring nature about her, and she was someone who was really quite, if she could do something for you, then she would. She was quite open-hearted that way. And I do feel with her as well. I know I keep harping on about this, but I do feel that when she was outside and she was out in the sunshine and she could feel the wind against her face, that's what and I feel like it would, when I've got to say this because she's really pressing this with me, I feel like it was when she was riding. I felt that she rode, whether or not she had her own horse. I felt that she rode because I feel like I'm on a horse with her, and I'm taking the stirrups, not the stirrups. They're what you put your feet in. Sorry, I'm taking the reins, and that feeling of just being free, and just being at your own, just being at one with yourself. That's the way that she makes me feel. And that's, I feel, the way that she lived her life. She liked riding horses. She loved it. I can just, that's where she felt, she felt really, and I do feel with her as well that she had quite an affinity with animals. She really cared about them. And especially, I mean, with the horses, I can, to me, it feels like she, right, okay. She said she could, she could talk to them. She could talk to them. Whether she did or not, I don't know. Whether she communicated with them or not, I don't know. But I do feel that she had a real, she loved, well, what's the word? She loved the way that they loved you unconditionally. That's what she loved, not just with horses, but with animals as well. I feel that they just loved you unconditionally. They didn't question you. They just loved you. And I feel that was her nature as well, Davy. That's what I feel with her as well. I feel that she was a lady who she would lay her life on the line for you. She would love you unconditionally. She would accept people as they were. And if you were accepted into her life, then it was a wonderful thing, because the way she made you feel, it really made you feel as though she had, yeah, you can understand that, Davy. It really made you feel like she could have a purpose, and I feel that, relationship that you and her had was a really, okay, let me just, I feel that she really listened to you, Davy, at a time when you needed to be listened to. All right? Because I feel that you are quite, she's saying that you are quite a sensitive person yourself. All right? Yes, you understand that. Lovely. Thank you. I do feel that with you. And I feel that right. Okay. Do you understand? I've just been given another name, Davy, so I'm just going to give it out. Do you understand the name Elizabeth? Do you understand that name? I've just been given that name. Okay, so I've just given that out to you or anybody else, but I've got the name Elizabeth. Okay. Right. Let me see what else. No, right. I'm not doing very well with names today. Maybe it'll come to you, or maybe that's for somebody else. I'm not quite sure. Right, Davy, I am going to go to the reason that she has come through to see you today. Sorry, I've just got to have a drink. feel like I've got something on my chest. You can take that way. Right, okay, why has she come through to see you today? Would you understand, Davy, that okay, would you understand that you have been thinking about her? Would you understand that she has been on your mind lately? Okay, because what she's saying is that at the moment she is she is around you at the moment. I don't know if you can feel spirit around you, Davy, or not, but I just feel like at the moment, yes, sometimes, right, lovely, okay. I feel at the moment that she's coming through to give you a boost, all right? To give you a boost of to give you some healing, some healing energy. Okay? Would you understand at all, Davy, that you have been feeling a little bit under the weather, or pressures of daily life have been getting on top of you a little bit at the moment? I know this time of year we're all getting to that point, but I just feel that you just feel, she's saying, a little below par at the moment, all right? And that's why she's come around with her healing energy. Okay, that's why she's come around. She's come around to give you that boost. Okay, she's come around to give you that boost and to say to you also that, oh, you had a dream of her 3 or 4 days ago, right? And also to say to you that no one is more important than you are, all right? You are important and you are your number one priority. And I feel that she's saying that you haven't been giving yourself enough time at the moment, all right? You haven't been giving yourself enough time to just for yourself, okay? And she's saying she's here, all right? And she's here to boost you, to give you that boost, to give you that energy. And she's saying, if you have a question or you want to talk to her, just talk, because she's there, all right? And in some way, she will answer you. However that is, she will answer you, Davy. Oh, well, so if I could send her love to you and say thank you for working with me. She was a lovely lady, a really lovely lady. Hello, Tracy. Okay, let me see. Who am I drawn to now? I'm going to pick another card. Who am I drawn to? Right, Tracy Hand, I am drawn to you. You've just popped up on the feed. Okay. Okay, Tracy, if you can just acknowledge you've heard me, I'm going to pick a card for you. Okay, Tracy. So the card that I've got is another beautiful card. It's got let your past go. Okay. And again, I'll try with the card. It's a beautiful card again. One of these days, I'm going to get this right. No, that's the way. And up. Okay. So this is a beautiful angel. Okay. And in the background, there's like a gate, sort of like a gate in the background. Tracy, you heard me. Lovely. Okay. Just put that up again for you, Tracy, just so you can see that beautiful card of that beautiful angel there. And the card is let your past go. So I'm going to read what it says on the card, and then we'll go from there. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary. Dear one, it's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons, the love, and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. Okay, Tracy. So let your past go. What this card is saying to me is that, okay, would you understand, Tracy, that, okay, would you understand that you haven't had it that easy? And when I say you haven't had an easy time of it, I don't just mean over the past few weeks. I mean over quite a period of time. Would you understand that, Tracy? Okay, that's the way I'm feeling. And I'm feeling inside of you as well that there is a lot of hurt, okay, and a lot of regret as well. You understand that. Lovely. Thank you, Tracy. That's the way I feel with you. And I feel also with you, Tracy, that you, okay, you don't give yourself enough credit. Okay. I don't feel that you give yourself enough credit. Whatever has happened to you in your past has completely knocked your confidence not only in yourself, but your confidence in life, okay, in life as well. And I do feel with you that sometimes you feel as though you're walking through treacle and you're not actually getting anywhere. Would you understand that, Tracy, that you feel like you're walking through treacle? And a lot of the regret that you have, okay, is regret that you, I wouldn't say it's regret. No, I don't want to get this wrong, because I feel that this is really important. You have hurt and regret, okay? And I also feel with you that you have been hurt by the people that should have loved you and not hurt you. If you can understand that, Tracy, if you can understand that. That's the way that I'm feeling with this. But what I've got to say, Tracy, and what this beautiful card is saying, okay, is that now, okay, now is the time for you to try, okay? And I say try because these things are hard, but now is the time for you to try and start to forgive yourself, Tracy, but not forgive yourself for anything that's been done, that you've done. I don't mean forgive yourself for anything that you've done. Just forgive yourself, Tracy, okay? Because none of that, whatever that was, none of that was your fault, okay? You are a very kind and caring lady. That's what I'm getting off this card from you. Despite everything that you've had to go through, Tracy, okay? Despite that, you still push on because you know that life is worth living. You know that. But you've now got to believe in yourself, okay? Believe in yourself and believe in your ability. Try and those little voices that you have in your head, if you can understand that, Tracy, we all have them, but those little voices that you have in your head, try and dampen them down, okay? Just try and dampen them down. There's a beautiful art, you can't see it, I'm going to have to get better lighting, but there's a beautiful archway on this card, And this archway is there, and it's ready for you to go through, Tracy. Okay, it's ready for you to go through. And I really do feel that once you walk through that gate, once you walk through there, Tracy, I just feel that the world is going to start opening up for you. You are going to be appreciated for the person that you are. Okay, you really are. You say you are caring. You are caring. I know you are. This card tells me that you are. And you give yourself to other people. But you also have to care about yourself and let the past be the past. It's not easy. It's not. But you have to do that, Tracy, because there is so much for you to give. And there is so much also that other people want to give to you. All right? They want to give you love. So let them in. And I think you know what I mean by that when I say let them in. Okay? Let people in to love you. All right? So I'm going to leave that with you, Tracy. I hope that helps you in some way. I really, really do. But I really do feel that once you walk through that gate, then things will start to turn up. All right, Tracy? Okay, lovely. Right, let me see. Who have I got in the spirit world? Let me see who I've got now. Okay. I've got a gentleman with me. All right. And hello, Chris. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Julie. Hello, Malik. Sorry, it just you all run past so fast. Hello, Eva. I've got a gentleman with me in the spirit world, and I believe that this gentleman is father, okay, or like a father. You're welcome, Tracy. You really are welcome. Is a father or like a father, okay? This gentleman is a tall man. He's a well-built man. I feel he's not overweight or anything like that. I just feel that he's got solid muscle on him. Okay. He is, I would say he's ruggedly good looking. I don't think he realizes he is, but I do feel like that with him. I do feel with him that he would, my hands feel quite rough. So I feel that he would have had quite rough hands. So I feel that he was a man that would get his hands dirty. That's the way I feel with him. I also feel that he would have passed the spirit world with a heart condition. I don't know that it was a heart attack. If it wasn't a heart attack, it was definitely something to do with the heart, whether it was angina or something like that. But I do feel that that's what he passed the spirit world with. Okay, if anyone can understand that. Tonya, you say maybe your dad. What can you understand the way that I've described him? I do feel Chris, your grandfather. Chris, is he your dad had heart problems? Right, okay. So, Chris, your grandfather, did you spend a lot of time with him, Chris? Did you spend a lot of time with him? Because I feel that the bond was close. So I need to know that. Chris, if you can let me know. And Tonya, what can when you were young. Right, okay. I do feel like I'm drawn to you, Chris. So would it be okay to work with you then, please? If that's Julie, you can. but he comes to as my dad. I was his shadow. Right, okay. No, I do feel like I'm with Chris. So everybody else listen, okay? But I'm gonna work with you, Chris. Okay, so you say that he was like a father. Um, and you were really close sort of when you were young. So this gentleman, like I say, he was quite a well-built gentleman, and I feel for you, he would have seemed like a mountain of a man. But he had this enormous, great. He had this enormous, great, big. He worked with his hands. Yeah, right. He had this enormous, great, big grin on his face all of the time. That's the way. That's the way that I can describe him. And I feel, Chris, that he was quite an outdoorsy man as well. Would you understand that with him? I feel that he would have sometimes worked outside, but I do feel that he was a very outdoorsy. He would have been quite an outdoorsy person. Yes, a beautiful smile like your son, right? Okay. And he was someone who wasn't, oh, he's very much outdoorsy, right? Okay, because I do feel that with him. And that's where he gets his rugged good looks as well, I think, and his hands. Would you understand with him that he liked, I do feel that he would have liked to have walked. He would have liked to have walked. And I do feel also that I feel that you would have gone out, you would have gone a, gone with him sometimes, because I can see you and him together. I don't know if you can confirm that or not, but I can see you and him together. And I feel with him as well that he would have been pointing things out to you and telling you what things were, and showing you, nature and things like that. Yes, we walked a lot outdoors. Right. Okay. Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you for confirming that. Right. Okay. I've just been given, Chris, I'm a bit off with names tonight, but I've just been given the name of George, okay, Albert and Brian. George, Albert, and Brian. If you can take any of those names. And I've also been given the of um, month of August, the second week in August, for an anniversary or a passing. So I don't know if you can take anything like that. Brian is your brother. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you for confirming that. Yeah, pointing things out. Right. Okay. And to you, it was really fascinating, wasn't it? It was really fascinating. And you would just have this chatter going on between you, and you really used to. Yes, birthday and passing in August. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for confirming that. And I do feel that, okay, Julie, you listen to it as well, Julie. If you can take something from it, but I do feel drawn to Chris, but please listen and take something from it. Okay, Chris. And I'm still fascinated by the outdoors, right? Okay. Would you also understand, Chris, that he would have liked, I do feel that he would have liked his garden, but I don't just feel he would have liked his garden. I also feel, would you remember that he would grow his own vegetables? I can see some like garden but dug over, but I can see things set in this garden. Would you understand that, Chris, with him at all? Yeah, I can see that with him as well. What else can I see? I also feel with him as well, veggies and roses. Right. Okay, lovely. Okay, he loved his veggies, he liked to tend them, and he liked his garden also. I feel that he would have been out there, and I also feel that you would have been out there with him as well, because I feel that you were really quite inquisitive, and he loved having you around because you had some really interesting conversations. Um, Also, I want to say about him that he. All right, okay, you can. All right, yeah, okay. Um, I also feel with him as well that when you were indoors, as well, you would sit and natter to him, 9 to the dozen. And you would sort of talk about what you've been doing and what you've been doing during the day. And it would be, you just loved your time. Would you understand as well with him that he liked his sweets? Because I can see a packet of sweets. Or were they for you, Chris? Whether he bought you sweets, I don't know, but I just feel like they were sweets, either for him or for you. And in a paper bag, like you used to get sweets. Not, you don't anymore very often, but you used to get sweets in a paper bag. Right, okay, because he's just given me a memory for that as well. And I do feel with him, the sweets got us into trouble, right? Okay. And I do feel with him also that he was quite a handy man. I do feel that with him. He was quite a handy man. He could tinker about and do most things. All right. That's the way I feel about him. Right. I'm going to go to the reason why he's come through to see you tonight. Okay. He has come through to see you tonight. Okay. He loved this time of year. He loved Christmas. And he liked the run up to Christmas as well. He was a very family and orientated man. And he's saying he loved this time of year. Okay. And he also wants to say how happy he is that you have continued with as in yours and his sort of love for the outdoors as well. Okay. And he's saying to you, when you're outdoors, okay, he's there. He's there. All right. And you may not know that he's there, but he's enjoying it with you as well. Okay. And he just wants to say to you that he wants to thank you for all of those beautiful times that you spent together. And he's so proud to see what a beautiful woman you've grown into. Okay. He really, really does. And he wants to wish you the most joyous time this year. All right. And he's saying also that he's never far away. Now, he's given you a gift. All right. He's given you a gift. He's given me, I know you said he liked his roses, but he's given me some yellow roses to give to you. I don't know if yellow is a colour you like or yellow is significant for you, but he's given you yellow roses. Okay. A beautiful colour. All right. So if I could leave his love with you, Chris, and say thank you very much for working with me. All right. It's a pleasure. It really is a pleasure. Yeah, yellow is special. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you so much. Right, let's do another card. Let's pick a card and see what we've got. See who I'm drawn to. You're welcome, Chris. You're welcome. Sally Bly. I feel like I'm drawn to you, Sally. Okay. I am going to pick a card for you. I'll pick the card and we'll see where we go from there. If you could just give me an acknowledgement. All right. Right, Sally. For you, thank you. You're welcome, Sally. For you, I've got a beautiful card here, and the card is called Play. I'm going to lift the card up to the camera, but as you can probably tell, I'm not that great at doing that. This is a beautiful picture of a little angel, and she is jumping over lily pads and having a wonderful time. All right. Can you see that? Yeah, she's jumping over the lily pads and having a wonderful time. And the card is called Play. So I'm going to read what the card says and we'll go from there. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. Right, Sally. This card is saying to me that at the moment you are doing too much. All right. Would you have the feeling at the moment of being slightly overwhelmed? That's the way that this card is making me feel with you, that you're feeling slightly overwhelmed at the moment. I don't know whether it relates to your work or not, but I do know that I feel like you've been taking on more and more responsibility. Would you understand that, Sally? And I just feel at the moment you're just feeling a little bit overwhelmed, if you can confirm or deny. A little. Right. Okay. All right then. Would you also say, and would you also understand that I don't feel that there is enough downtime in your life at the moment? There's not enough downtime. The way I'm feeling with this and this card is that you're constantly on the go, constantly on the go. You're being pulled from pillar to post. And I do feel with you as well, Sally. You've just started a new role. Right. Okay. I do feel, Sally, with you. Sorry, excuse me. Let's get a drink. I do feel that things, okay. I feel that you're a person, okay? I feel that you're a person that likes to get things right, likes to have everything in order, get things right, you know, a bit of a perfectionist. You know, if you're going to do a job, you do it well. And I don't just mean as a working job, I mean as a whole in life. Would you say that that's what your personality is like sometimes? Because that's the way it's making me feel. You like to do a job and you like to do a job well, okay? And you will go, you know, you'll pull all the strings out. You'll do anything to make sure that what you do is good. All right. And I feel like you're like that in life as well as, yes, right. Okay. As well as in work. That's just the way that you are. Okay. You're very driven. That's what I want to say with you. You're very driven. And you want to, you want to make the most out of life. That's the way that it's making me feel with you. You want to make the most out of life. And I feel with you that you feel that by working hard, okay, and by giving 110% all of the time, that you will achieve this. All right. But what this card is saying to me, Sally, is that I don't feel that you have that proper balance in your life at the moment. I feel it's not an even balance for you at the moment. I feel because you're driven, okay, I just feel you're putting all your efforts into, you know, just being the best that you can be, okay? And you're not giving yourself that joy and laughter that you really need in your life at the moment. You know, life's not always about being the best and being the best at what you can do. Yes, we all want to do that. Okay, we all want to do that, but you need to have some balance in your life, Sally, as well. And I feel that at the moment your life is slightly lacking that laughter, spontaneity. I don't know if you can understand any of this, Sally, but I'll just keep going with it. That laughter, that spontaneity, and that chance of just doing something on a whim. Okay, because I do feel with you that when you do take some downtime, you're a really bubbly, um, and gregarious person. I really do feel that with you. You know, you do like to have a laugh, but I feel sometimes you take yourself a little bit too seriously. Okay. So what this card is saying is that you need to give yourself a little bit of that downtime, a little bit of that laughter. Come home at night and slob out in front of the TV with whatever it is that you like to watch, you know, or see a friend, or just read a book. I don't know if you like to read. That came into my mind. Just read a book. But you can have these things. You can have this balance, Sally. You can have it both. All right. I just feel at the moment it's a little bit uneven, and you just need to give yourself a little bit of a break. You are an intelligent woman. You are someone who you can do most anything. Okay, you can do most anything. But just bring some fun. Just bring a little bit of fun into your life. Okay, Sally? So I'm going to leave that card with you, Sally. All right. I hope that in some way that will help you a little bit. All right. Right. Let's see. Right. Who am I drawn to now? Who am I drawn to? Let me have a look. Michelle Olivia, is it? You're welcome, Sally. Yeah, Michelle. Hello, Michelle. I'm drawn to you, so I am going to pick a card for you and we will see where we go. Let's have a look. Let me have a look. Okay, on the cards today. Right, okay, so the card that I've got for you, Michelle, is a card that's called Ask, all right? And it's got a beautiful little angel who is kneeling down, okay? And you've got that beautiful full moon behind her, and she's obviously sitting there in contemplation, or asking a question. All right, so I'm going to read the card, Michelle, and we'll see what it says. So the card says, ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. Okay, Michelle. So what is this card saying? Would you understand at the moment, okay, that you don't feel that you are able to make your own choices and decisions? Right, okay. You have so much you're dealing with at the moment. Right, okay. I feel at the moment, what this card is saying to me at the moment is that I feel like you're being held back. Okay. I feel like choices have been some choices have been taken away from you, or you are not able to make the clear decisions that you want to. Okay, that's the way this card is making me feel at the moment. All right, and I feel that, okay, right, okay, just let me just, I feel that something or someone is not helping at the moment. Would you understand that, Michelle? Something or someone is not helping at the moment. All right. And I feel that they or that is like a block to you. All right. And it's like you're constrained. It's like you can't make that choice that you want to make at the moment. All right. Someone or two. Right. Okay. So what this card is saying to you, okay, Michelle, is that if you ask, okay, if you ask for help, all right, Michelle, then help will be there. Okay. You have got the capacity, okay, to make your own choices. You have that ability to do that. And if anybody's telling you that you're not, then they're wrong. Okay. This card says that as well. If you need some guidance, just ask. Okay. Just ask. Right. Okay. I've just seen your message, Michelle. Okay. You make your choices. All right. Other people who feel they are trying to help you at the moment, they're not. They're trying to protect you, but they're not letting you make your own decisions and move on. All right. Whether or not you want to move on, I'm not quite sure about that. I'm not going to, just say it because I think it's what you want to hear. I'm not sure about that. But I do know that you have choices that you want to make, all right? And you can make them. You have the right to make your own choices, okay? I do feel with you as well that you still speak to your husband, all right? Okay. And I do have to say as well, I do feel that his energy is around you. All right. And he is backing you up as well at the moment. All right. You be strong and make those choices. Okay. And stick by those choices. They are the choices that you need to make, and they are from your heart. What's most important to you at the moment is you. All right. You are the most important person. He is around you. All right. I've got the name David. I don't know if the name David, it means anything to you, Michelle, but I've got the name David. All right. And I just want to leave that with you. You make your own choices. Okay. There's a lot of love. There is a lot of love for you. A lot of love for you, all right? And a lot of people to help you move forward. But you have to take that leap, make those choices, all right? And they will be given to you, all right? So bless you. Okay, Michelle. I'm sorry, everyone. I've come to the end. Sorry I didn't get round to more of you. It's been a pleasure. It's been lovely to see you again. I'll look forward to seeing you all again soon. Okay. So you all take care, And I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye. You have a great day too. I'll see all of you hopefully in a couple of weeks. Okay, take care.